a lot of ground to make up as well. So it's the path to victory is narrowing, you'd have to say. It's not over, but the different permutations where Team USA could take the victory are getting more and more difficult to achieve. Of course, really only the slalom event left for Team USA, where they have basically the perfect 3,000 points already. So all they can do at this point is try to squash Austria in the slalom event.
Alexey Filipenko now up next. Out of Moscow. I think he's, is it aeronautic engineering he's studying? I think I asked him.
He attends the Moscow Institute of Engineering.
Yeah.
Engineering
student. Aeronautic
Going to
engineering.
take a break, maybe a refreshing break from talking about overall, talking about teams, because Alexey's a trick specialist.
He's just a tricker. And he's done all his training for these uni worlds in the swimming pool, because obviously it's fairly cool at the moment in Moscow. So, tricking under the IWF flag, and have been careful over the last 3 years. When we can't say which country that he skis from, but I'm feeling brave enough at the moment to say which city he lives in. It's maybe stretching some boundaries, but I think we're getting past a lot of these rules. So Alexey, do we know his personal best? Because I don't think we know his personal best, but he looked pretty good in the prelim. Obviously toes I thought looked a little better than hands. Hard to practice the hand tricks, the flips anyway in the swimming pool, because you don't even wake.
He's actually pretty accomplished flipper.
Okay.
He has a very strong flip run as well. And of course, he made it through to the final with just a shade under 6,000 points. Looked to have a run worth a little bit more than that. But he tricked pretty well in qualifying. He comes in now rope on toe. Does Alexey Filipenko under the IWF banner. Pretty efficient toe tricking here, just moving through some sort of basic surface turns, but piling on the points. It's the young man. A couple toe 360s there at the end. And he'll wrap into the line here, rapid fire toe wrap-ins. And bit of theatrics there for the camera. I love it. He formed a love heart above his head. Having some fun out there, isn't he? They've been doing some sightseeing. They travelled down there with his
Mum's releasing.
They've been having a blast down here in New Zealand.
Poor Mum's been getting hammered by the harsh New Zealand sun. Showing a bit of love to the judges there at the end.
Yeah, I mean, looking through this field, with some of the class of the skiers, you'd expect to make the podium in this final. You'd have to trick in the mid to high 9,000 points, potentially even over 10,000 points, because we've got some serious tricking talent. Multiple skiers with personal bests in excess of 10,000 points, a couple even up over 11,000 points. I don't know if Alexey has a run worth quite that much. He, to me, looks like he's a 6,000-7,000 point tricker. But he's kind of here for the experience, isn't it? Like we said, he's having a blast down here in New Zealand. Got some sightseeing, and one of the advantages, I guess, to being a single eventer is a bit more downtime at the tournament between events. He's had a chance to go and look around a bit.
Good on him.
And he seems to be having some real fun out there. He's got a great attitude, this young man.
Okay, Alexey on his way into the course for his hand pass.
Yeah, was very impressed with his flips in qualifying, considering he does most of his training in a swimming pool. And you see him there getting plenty of height and pop off that ski nautique wake. Actually, casing the wake on that one. A little bit unconventional the way he whips his body around. But this is a good trick pass there, wrapping in the old school wake 540. Bit of a wake jump there. Big front flip, doesn't quite land it, but having a little bit of an expression session out there, isn't he, Alexey Filipenko?
Yeah, good on. The ski nautique is the official tow bot of the IWWF Under 17, Under 21, Over 35, Disabled World Championships and Open World Championships. Also the Moomba Masters, the Nautique Masters, and the California and Botus Pro-Ams. The ski nautique is the iconic model that stands as the gateway to reaching your personal best.
Well, looking forward to one of those tournaments coming up in just a week's time. Or was it 25 years the Moomba Masters just celebrated in partnership with Nautique? Great milestone, that.
Yeah, I remember, I think they started in 1999, so you're dead right, 25 years last year. Nautique have been involved with Moomba Masters. Well, running on through this trick final, we have had the Gage Kaspowicz from the United States, Alexey Filipenko, under the IWWF banner, but goes to school in Moscow. And we move now to Canada, and the man with the best mullet at this tournament, George Malinowski.
I mean, I think we could just go one step further and say best haircut.
I know you used to sport the mullet, Curtis, back in one of your years at college. But you might have even had the mullet at the last University Worlds.
I think I did.
Rightly.
Because it adds a bit of speed out there on the water, which is important. And, I mean, I think it's just, he's done his research coming to New Zealand. He wants to fit in if he happens to end up out at West Auckland at any point. So we're underway now. George Malinowski